I told you. I told you Everton would win. I said yesterday they'd win 3-2, but in fact it was a 1-0 win instead. So I might as well just tell you now, if you're a Chelsea fan, the Christmas period is never a kind time for you because there's a pattern kind of to our seasons and how they do go, because what tends to happen is we have an indifferent start to the season in the first few games, and then we pick up a run of form between probably October to just about the start of December, where we pick up a lot of points, and then we're in the top three in the Premier League, and then at Christmas it just all goes to shit, and we just collapse, and it looks like nothing's changed this season. So I'm having a bad day as it is anyway, so this just didn't help whatsoever. But if we look at the positives, I think if Spurs and Liverpool win tomorrow, we're 5 points off the top. I was supposed to be looking at positives. I think that's more of a negative, if anything. But yeah, and we have a tough run of fixtures now. I think we have Wolves during the week, and the Wolves are doing really badly at the moment without Raul Jimenez, so we might as well just go to Molineux, and we'll probably end up losing that. Next weekend, I can't even remember who we're playing. I think we're playing West Ham at home, which is always a poor fixture for us. Then we go to Arsenal on Boxing Day, who are having a nightmare season, so I wouldn't be surprised if they bet us. Then we have Man City to start off the new year, so things are not going well. Well, I said things are not going well. To be fair, I'm acting really pessimistic because we're actually doing well this season. But you know what I mean. I'm just so annoyed. I'm actually just not in the mood for this whatsoever, if I'm honest. The only players, in my opinion, that can hold their heads high were Reece James and Mikhail Kovacic. I think they were the only two players that were actually trying to do anything. Reece James was quite good down the right. Kovacic was driving from midfield, trying to create stuff. Nobody else really. I mean, Kai Havertz. I mean, I know he gets enough abuse as it is, so I'm not going to add to that because I'm going to cut him a bit of slack. He is 21 years of age, playing in a league he's not used to. He's just recovered from the virus, which apparently hit him like a train. So I'm not going to be too critical on him. And he's playing out of position as well, but so far he's just not delivered whatsoever. I'm going to be honest. Neither has Timo Werner. I'm going to be completely honest here, lads. I mean, I love them both, and I do think they'll both come good eventually, but neither of them have been really good this season so far, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, Werner, as you've seen, has missed a lot of sitters. He does score quite a few goals every now and then, but he misses a lot of chances he should be scoring, to be honest. And yeah, well, I'm going to give credit to Everton firstly and foremost, because it was an ideal performance from their standpoint. I thought that obviously Calvert-Lewin getting the penalty, Edouard Mendy finally making a mistake in his Chelsea career. I'm not going to get too bogged down on that one because of course he has been unbelievable for us so far, so I think he doesn't really deserve to be slated for that, if I'm honest. I thought Calvert-Lewin was pretty good. He did really well to win the penalty. First of all, actually, I thought the referee was horrific. You could tell straight from the off, from minute 0 to minute 90, he was on Everton's side, and when Everton went 1-0 up, he was probably licking his lips because he knew that he could just hold out this game, give every decision Everton's way. He tried to give him a penalty for a decision that was clearly offside, first and foremost, and second of all, it wasn't even a foul, so don't even get me started on that absolute prick of a ref. Honestly, I don't know what he was even playing at today. He was absolutely horrendous. But yeah, to be honest, Everton just did deserve 3 points. I mean, the lineup, first of all, it's not really Lampard's fault. I'm not going to blame Lampard, if I'm honest, for this result, because the lineup was just absolutely horrific. First of all, Havertz and Werner, they're not wingers. Havertz has played wing about 3 or 4 times this season. He's been absolutely awful there. Werner's played wing probably 90% of the time he's played for Chelsea this season, and he's been absolutely rotten there, so I don't understand. Well, obviously I do understand, because I'm just chatting shit here. I do understand why they played there, because we have no wingers. Christian Pulisic has hamstrings made of cheese. Hakim Ziyech, for some reason, has just been incredibly injury prone since he came. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been injured as well, and even still, he's probably not hit the heights yet that we expect him as Chelsea fans. And that is why it's probably controversial, but I don't know why. If Chelsea were smart, we'd go out and buy Wilfried Zaha in January, and maybe he might not want to join us. Maybe Palace wouldn't sell him, but at least try. Imagine Zaha in this Chelsea squad, competing with the likes of Pulisic, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi to provide competition, not only competition, also to rotate with them. He'd be an absolutely unbelievable signing, in my opinion, especially if you got him for like 40 or 50 million. And I just think Zaha is extremely underrated, and I dread to think what he'd be like playing alongside players of similar quality to him. So maybe that's a controversial opinion. Maybe you guys agree with me with that one, but I think we'd be absolutely stupid not to try and at least get Zaha in January, to be honest. I think we just do need another winger anyway, because as I said, Pulisic and Ziyech look like they're injury prone. I mean, if we go through the lineup, I mean, I'm not going to be too harsh on Mendy, because, obviously he gave away the penalty, which indeed cost us the game today. Really good penalty from Sigurdsson, cool as you like. I just feel like Mendy's going to be like Petr Cech in the fact that he just won't be able to save penalties. But, Reece James, as I said, was very, very good. Chilwell, I thought, was off the pace today. Silva and Zuma didn't really have much to do, if I'm being perfectly honest. Kante was okay, to be fair to him. I thought he tried a lot. He was winning the ball back a lot. He did actually quite well today, in fairness, so I'll give Kante a bit of credit. Kovacic, as I said, was probably our man of the match, in my opinion. He was driving forward from midfield, trying to pick out passes. I thought he was very, very good. Mount was decent enough as well. He was trying to, create chances. I think his free kick that hit the post was really unfortunate. And to to be fair, we actually did hit the post quite a lot today. Who else played? Havertz, I already said. I thought he had an absolute nightmare of a game, unfortunately, but I'm just going to give him time if I'm honest. I'm not going to abuse Havertz because he gets enough abuse on social media as it is. Werner, I thought, was non-existent today, but the same thing as Havertz. I'm not going to go in on him just yet until they actually play in their natural positions, first of all. Giroud was very, very poor, but I didn't think he got the service required. In terms of the subs, I think it was only Gilmour and Abraham came on. Obviously, I think Gilmour did okay when he came on, but just the bench we had at the start of the game, I knew it at the start of the game. I predicted that we'd lose anyway, but once that lineup came out, I just knew we had a loss because there was no one really, bar maybe Tammy Abraham, that we could actually call upon to make a change in the game. And even still, Abraham's not really an impact sub, if I'm honest. So, and yeah, Everton deserved the win. I mean, the fans inside Goodison Park were very, very good today. They were loud. That's why I think that I said it on my predictions on Friday. If you want to go and watch that, I said that Everton, the fact that they have 2,000 fans in a small enough stadium like Goodison Park, it was obviously going to be bouncing, and the atmosphere was going to be better than say it was in the Olympic Stadium for West Ham. And that's one of the main reasons why Everton played so well today. But yeah, where do we go from here? I think we're playing Wolves on Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing the same type of video for this, and hopefully, I hope that we just win that. Because if we lose that, I'd probably say we're not even in the title race anymore, if I'm being honest, because if I said at the start of the Christmas period, if we want to compete for the title, we have to get through this Christmas period and at least still be within 3 or 4 points of the title race come January, because as I said at the start of this video, we always seem to just drop off at Christmas and for some reason just turn to shit. So if we can stay within the title race alongside the likes of Spurs and Liverpool and those kind of teams going into January, I think we have a chance. But tonight was a very uninspiring result, especially with the fact that Pulisic, Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi are 3 only wingers in the team. They're looking like they're going to be injured for at least a few of the games over the Christmas period, and obviously they're going to have to be rested a bit as well. And yeah, so I think that's where we're going to end this video. I think I've said everything I need to say. There's probably some things I missed out, but that's only because I'm absolutely just chatting shit in this video because I'm really not in the mood for this whatsoever. But if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video. 15 likes would be massively appreciated on this video as usual. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are looking to hit 800 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. As you can see, I just can't even talk at the moment because I'm so annoyed. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.